Looks like the Absolute sent me a protect.
You! Move! Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me. Don't you dare! Damn you. Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? You're soft. Not sure I get that.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Tiring business, isn't it? Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for ever since you were... The way you stood it, the way you got... In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of... You see, I have this... condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weavings. I can say no more. Just trust. It's been days since I last consumed an... That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the find. You know for yourself. There'll be danger involved. Or great cost. Valid question. If not out of the simple, having a wizard like... Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
You become one with Gale's mind, and you can feel something sinister oppressing you. It's inside of you. You could try to push further, but your hold over Gale feels brittle. It won't be easy delving deeper without him noticing.
So, do you agree? Thank you. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what... As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. I hope I can count on you. What's on your mind? Think of it as long as I can assure you, the battlefield would extend your enterprise. I do not yet need to consume an item.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you! Didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me? Yeah! Take me back to the tribe. We'll be heroes, blessed by Priestess Gut in the name of the Absolute. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our... Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog. The Absolute is gold. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. You won't regret it, promise.
Bet I can crack that open.
Thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring. Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say happily.
Something over there.
Bloody thieves everywhere. It ain't safe here.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful. Out of sight, out of mind. Best get it.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers. Did some...
My name be known.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's go.
I will not know failure.
Where do I go from here?
Torment!
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. They were asking questions. I told them the only weapons here. I must tell the others what happened.
First step is the hardest.
That should more than suffice.
No traps, please. Wonder what's past this. What's that?
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Happily. Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. Never I'll introduce...
Need something? So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
What are we gonna do, Bray?
You're a true... You, not a step...
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt, but...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirt. Your mind's into...
Protect them. She...
He's with your... Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
What?
It killed one of... You're right, Matt.
The cave is just a...
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Zaza. Curious.
Strange pat. Most corpses feel like torture. This body seems different. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
tracks. Its nest must be nearby. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness. The beast returns them.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I will ascend. Make way.
Unleash me. Of course.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Death is on the way.
Looks from you to his dead. A single strike will end his suffering. You watch, speechless, as the
Fighting chance now.
That just prolonged its misery.
Mercy. Of course.
Off we go then.
Mine's never quiet.
I wish Edwin were here. He would. What would you have of us now, madam? Absolute I have a confession. I was too I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively blunt. Yes. But you have stoked fire. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for... You've gained my respect. When I come near, Your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end. If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her. I know only blood. I am what I must be. Bah, enough talk. I will do you. Yes, perhaps one. And
Oblivious to your presence.
An owl bear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune. More owlbear eggs. Already hatched. No point in taking these.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore your dance card is full. Lose a partner, and there'll be room for me. Lead the way, then.
Well met.
I'm so glad I found... Wait, it's me! It's Elfira, from the Grove. I'm sorry for barging in like this, but I had to come find you. You've... well, inspired me. I want to stand on my own 2 feet, to prove that I can be half the Bardley Harlow was. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I want to help people, as you've helped me. I've been running since El Turel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on, with you. Really? Just... I won't let you down.
Well met.
I don't mean this in a bad way, but... are you the real Blade of Frontiers?
That's what they call me.
I've heard so many songs about you. Endless Blade might be my favorite.
Ah, is that the one with the, bawdy lyrics?
There's a bawdy one?
There is. Though, I'm not about to sing it for you.
This is so exciting.
Just checking in. Is there anything you need?
I don't think so. But I suppose I'll know better once we hit the road.
If that changes,
I'm
don't
ready.
be afraid.
Whatever it takes.
No time to rest.
Should I write a song? No, they'd probably find it annoying.
That's what they call me.
I've heard so many songs about you. Endless Blade might be my favorite.
Ah, is that the one with the, bawdy lyrics?
There's a bawdy one?
There is.
What am I to do?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Best get going.
Just checking in. Is there anything you need?
I don't think so. But I suppose I'll know better once we hit the road.
If that changes, don't be afraid to pipe up. I'll get you sorted.
Thanks so much. Everyone's been so lovely.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall there are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business? The little worm seems your companions sleep blissfully tonight. If it were the rage of a tadpole, you don't have much time for reflection. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. A light and delicate girl. It should be no trouble at all to toss her into a ditch. You roll her away, further bloodying your hands as you do. In lumbering style, you have gotten away with murder.
Need something? Well met.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. Her guts start to spill and flow everywhere as you shift her. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
By the gods themselves, what kind of nightmare is this? I'm going to say something I'm confident we're all thinking. Was this your doing?
It is dangerous, wandering around at night.
Your guilt is safe. For now. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache. Every one of your instincts screams again.
I'm going to say something I'm confident we're all thinking. Was this your doing? I think that's quite bloody obvious. But why? This is not beyond the remit of what the parasite might command.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
If the parasite is truly to blame, we must be more vigilant than ever and hope this affliction spreads no further.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache. Everyone.
Just so you know, I don't judge you for what happened to that bard, Alfira. But the look of guilt on your face was priceless. I don't care, really. But you could have been more subtle about it.
Let me work my magic.
All right, what now?
You have my attention.
Still in control. Just.
I'm going to say something I'm confident we're all thinking. Was this your doing? I think that's quite bloody obvious. But why? I suppose I'll set up a few more magical wards around the camp. This dagger on sight praxis isn't the most secure of strategies.
It appears the lie that passed through your teeth has lifted some fears. Your guilt is safe. For now. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache. Every one of...
Yes?
One with the weave.
Keep a blade close.
My faith will guide me.
I have such a headache.
I'm going to say something I'm confident we're all thinking. Was this your doing?
It is dangerous.
Your guilt is safe. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
I'm going to say something I'm confident we're all thinking. Was this your doing? I think that's quite bloody obvious. But why? This is not beyond...
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper.
If the parasite is truly to...
An uneasy... As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
I'm going to say something I'm confident we're all thinking. Was this your doing? I think that's quite bloody obvious. But why? This is not beyond the remit of what the
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was...
If the parasite is...
an uneasy... As the Inquisition departs, you are left every...
Just so you know, I don't judge you for what happened to that bard, Alfira. But the look of guilt on your face was priceless. I don't care, really. But you could have been more subtle about it.
Go on, then. State your business with me, from a safe distance. If it's all the same to you. I'm sure that will be of small comfort to her.
Excellent choice.
What now?
Let's get on with it.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alfira wouldn't have harmed a housefly. A gentle young soul slain in her prime.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I was no friend to Alfira, but there was no sense in killing her. Especially you. I'll tell you what, I won't miss Alfira, but I won't stand for chaos. Govern your hunger before it governs you.
I thought this camp was supposed to be our safe haven. Not quite so when we wake up to dead tiefling bards. I may have difficulty sleeping for a while. So, you're not in full control of your faculties? If you think it might happen again, warn me. I would hate to have to...
Need something?
How can I help?
Direct me.
Someone there?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
I've got a long road ahead.
Well met.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it?
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.